Hello Taurus, this is Olivia from Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for the month of August. I forgot to do them, so I'm making it up now. Sorry about that. I gotta figure out how to get that light out of here. I don't know what to do. I'll fix it next time, but I'm gonna still show you the cards. Anyway, for the monthlies, I like doing the Celtic because it kind of touches on a lot of aspects compared to just the dailies or the weeklies. So, let's see. I did pull one of the Soul's Journey cards, and I love this one. Every time I see this, I almost giggle inside. It says, happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. That's a good judge. If you're happy, you're on the right path in life. I love it. Okay. I'm going to explain what the positions are as I turn them over and explain the card as well. This first card is you, the Three of Wands. You're waiting for some money to come in or something that's very important to you. You're waiting for something to come in. It might have something to do with some kind of special work that you do. It might be your own home business. Something about you're waiting for the money to start rolling in. Or something on that nature. It could be a person as well. And then this card here is what's crossing you. It's kind of like a block. Oh. The Sun in reverse. The only block that I could see here is with the Sun in the reverse, there's going to be delays. And usually it refers to travel, but it could just be any kind of delay. There's going to be delays. And if it's for your ships to come in or whatever that is that you're waiting for, it's going to be a delay. Now, up here, the best that can be achieved with what's here on the board now, the Six of Wands, a victory. This is going to succeed. Whatever it is you're doing here, it is going to be successful. That's perfect. Perfect. And then this card here talks about the reason for the reading. It's something very passionate that you're waiting for. You love doing whatever this is, if it's that work we were talking about, or if it's a person you're waiting for. You're very passionate. That is beautiful. This card here talks about your recent past. The Queen of Cups. I wonder what that's got to do with anything. I mean, she's a beautiful, that's my favorite queen out of all of them. She's compassionate. She's full of love. She doesn't share it with just anybody. She does use discernment. Yeah, she loves children. She loves to be near a body of water. She's definitely a water sign. Wow, we'll have to figure that one out. Right now, I don't, unless you're passionate about Queen. Could be that. Could be that. We'll see. And this one here talks about your near future. The Three of Cups in reverse. Your near future is there's going to be people gossiping about you, talking behind your back perhaps. They could be close friends or it could be co-workers. So just be aware of this. It's not the most popular card, but it's not horrible. But it's just that somebody's going to be talking behind your back. And it's gossipy women. Beep, 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 beep. Troublemakers, I call them. The naysayers. That's what they are. Now this card here talks about something you're not aware of. It says energy, or it could be anything. Let's just flip it and see. This is something you're unaware of. Oh my God, the Tower in the upright. There's something that needs to be taken care of that you're not taking care of. Something that you, Taurus, need to take care of. You know what it is. I don't. There's something lingering in your psyche. It probably wakes you up at night with anxiety. There's something you're ignoring. So just make sure you pay attention to that. And this card here talks about the energy that's around you, what influences the way you are. Temperance, I love that. This means you're trying to find balance in probably different aspects of your life, or all aspects. So it could just be that there's, in general, you need the sense of feeling balanced. Interesting. And this here talks about your hopes or fears. Oh no. The Ace of Cups in reverse means that there's no love. There's a lack of love. It's not a good card. And it could have been something recently, maybe. Maybe it's got something to do with this Queen of Cups. We'll see. Maybe you lacked love for a situation, which could cause gossipy people to talk about you behind your back. And this card here talks about your potential outcome. If you don't like this card, you can change any aspect in here. You might want to take care of this one first. Because if you don't like the output of this one, the potential output, you can change it. You were supposed to be getting married. The Four of Wands talks about it's over. A divorce. This is a marriage card. Two people joined together. It was rooted and stable at one time, but now it's completely out of balance. It's done. Which could explain this too. Something happened. Something happened. On the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands. This could be you sending out emails, resumes, talking, getting advice or whatever. But it could also mean that there's fast action that's about to happen. Something fast that you might not be able to catch up with. So just be aware of it. It'll come and you'll see. And I might clarify it for you. All right, let's clarify. I'll use the clarifying deck. I'm going to put one card down for each of these. And if I feel like a second one's needed, I'll do that as well. All right, tell me about you, the Three of Wands, waiting for something to come in, waiting. Whatever it is, it's ending. This Ten of Swords talks about a deep hurt within you that's hard to shake off. And it's because something's not happening with this Three of Wands. It's not coming in. And it's going to hurt you tremendously. That could be a Tower moment, possibly. Now remember, the Sun card is here. And it lightens up all the negatives. And so far, this is the worst. And this. The Sun in the reverse. Something to do with someone from work. This is usually a boss, a supervisor, an owner of a company. The Queen of Wands. There's going to be a delay of whatever offer she's making to you, perhaps. Or it could be you, Taurus, waiting to make a change in a different direction or something. Or being patient about this victory that's supposed to come in. I hope this doesn't get ended for you. But anyway, we'll keep going. I'm going to get one more for this one because I don't like the way that's ending. One more card for the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords, please. Yeah, there's no passion here. Whatever job or whatever, if you've started up some kind of home business or an entrepreneur type business that you run, you're losing the passion for it. It feels like it's getting nowhere. It's not moving fast enough for you, for instance. But remember, the sun is here in reverse and there's going to be delays. So don't just quit. Don't end it. Give it time, because the sun is going to shine on it and it's going to work. And I think this is you, Taurus, running some kind of business at home or starting something with other people, maybe. It doesn't say other people, just... Anyway, let's clarify. This is the best that can happen at this time. Let's see what that is. You're going to keep persevering. Thank you. Thank you. Because with this victory card here, it does tell me that you're not going to just give this up. You're going to keep persevering. So whatever it is, whatever kind of work or business that you've started up, even though you may have lost your passion for it, your passion is renewed down here. So let's just give it a minute. We'll get there. So anyway, keep persevering. Keep going at it. You've won so many other battles. You're not going to stop on this one. You're not. And again, the wands represent work, usually. Wands, wands, wands. And another wand. There's a lot of fire in your reading. A lot of fire. So this Ace of Wands in the upright, this talks about the reason for the reading. The Two of Wands in reverse. This talks about making a change. Maybe you were going to do something online. But the reason why I say that, if you'll notice in this card, there's two wands. And there's that globe of the earth in his hand. So he's looking out into his future to see what he needs to do. Now, to me, I see these wands as kind of like a portal or some kind of, I always say telepathy or some kind of communications. And with the world, I always think of that as being the World Wide Web, the internet. Is there some kind of internet work that you were starting online? Maybe something to do with YouTube, or maybe you've got, you know, films that you want to show, or I don't know. But this card in reverse just tells me that there's going to be delays, and don't give up. There's going to be delays, just like the sun. There's going to be delays. But it's going to kick off. It will happen. Wow. Okay, let's clarify the recent past with the Queen of Cups. Somebody made a decision between two or more. It probably was an emotional decision because it deals with cups. But a lot of times, if you pick from the Seven of Cups card, there's so many cups there that you can choose from. You have to be careful what you choose. But it looks like you made a decision in the past and you chose one of those cups. And with the Three of Cups here, it tells me you maybe chose poorly. I don't know. Let's just clarify the Three of Cups here. There's a lack of money, or a lack of... There's not going to be a new beginning. If you had hoped for a new beginning with someone, that's not going to happen. You may have even lost a little bit of money connecting with somebody. Maybe they were only using you for your money. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Oh no, you're standing down. It's like you're not going to even answer calls or send out resumes, or I don't know what that's about. It's like the opposition was so strong against you that you decided to say, I'm done. You know, it's that kind of energy. Wow. All right, let's clarify this Tower moment. What is this about? You know, if you're not doing the right work, the divine will come in and straighten that out. If you're here for a mission or a purpose that's divinely driven, If you're not doing that mission, they'll figure out a way to make you do it. If that means, you know, could be a career that ends, or we'll see. Tell us about the hidden energy, which was the Tower. Something to do with a lover or a Gemini. This is a Gemini card. The lovers are two people that are joined divinely. So the Tower moment has something to do with a lover or a Gemini. This can also represent two partners. They might not be, you know, romantic, but they could be just two partners that are maybe starting up this business. Is that what this is? There's temperance here to get things balanced, and this is the energy that's around you now. Let's clarify that. Something's been very heavy for you. It was kind of like a goal that you set, but it's ending. I don't know if you ever reached it or if it's ending now. I'm thinking with temperance here, this burden, whatever the situation was, and if it had something to do with a lover, it was a burden, and now that burden is ending. And maybe that's what temperance is here, relieving you of that pain. That was a struggle, deep struggle. I mean, you were so blinded by something because you just didn't see it. It was hidden from you. Let's talk about the Ace of Cups in reverse. To me, that means a lack of love. But somebody's working on it. I think that's you, Taurus. You're working on it. You're working on getting your love back. Or you're working on a new love, or you're working on a situation involving emotions. Or you're working on some other way to find love, or some other passion, or some other thing. I'm going to get one more for that. Whatever you do, you're doing it. You are definitely on the right path. Remember your happy card? Your happy card says, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. You might be looking for love for yourself. There's a lot of times when we get hurt in situations that they're so painful, we forget to love ourselves. We get stuck in our thoughts about what happened and icky, and then we forget to love us. This is going to turn that around. This Wheel of Fortune talks about everything turning in your favor. And that includes not only because it's fortune, it includes financial, but it can also influence other areas of your life. And this you'll start feeling pretty soon. Within the month of August, for sure. If you're trying to grow a business here, this is going to help. You will definitely be guided with that. And if this is a new partner that you're working with, good for you. I don't see a love connection. Granted, this is maybe you're thinking about getting involved with somebody, and the divine is saying no, not now. Just be aware if you find somebody that you want to connect with, or they want to connect with you. Just be aware that it might not be what the divine has in mind for you at this time. That doesn't mean it won't happen. It just means not now. He's got better plans for you. And with this Four of Wands in reverse, there was some kind of marriage that was ending. Some kind of union between two people that felt like marriage, perhaps. Let's clarify that. Yeah, discontent, emotionally discontent. You feel like all relationships are the same old, which, hello, I have to inject this. The Nine of Wands is talking about all these battles that you've been through. They're repetitive. Over and over and over. This is negative patterns in your life. Not only is it battles that you fought and learned lessons, but you keep doing the same thing over and over. And it could very well be that there's something in love or some kind of emotional, that's keeping you in the same pattern over and over and over again. Because the divine is trying to deliver you a soulmate, and you're not even looking at it because you're so that distraught and uninterested. You need to fix that. Get rid of, go internally into yourself. Use the hermit mode. The hermit mode is when you go into yourself and you ask yourself all kind of questions and you expect an answer. If you don't expect an answer, you won't hear one. But if you expect it, you will. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Good. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Somebody is going to propose to you. This is a marriage proposal, so make sure that you're aware of this too. And don't be so quick to reject it unless you're still recovering from something in the past. A poor decision here, maybe? You'll know better what that is. This is just a general reading. I don't get into specifics unless it's a reading. All right. Let's see what advice the angels have for you, Taurus. You know, you are the Hierophant, which is a Pope, and that's so spiritual. And plus, you know, you're grounded. You're probably one of the more grounded and logical earth signs that I'm aware of. But you do like to work, too. 1 or 2 cards, please, for Taurus. The 7 of Wands. The 7. You already have the 7 of Wands, don't you? Yeah. The 7 of Wands was on top of the 8 of Swords. It's kind of stepping down. Now you're stepping up. Because the 7 of Action, now these are the angel cards. They're a little bit more softer than some of the other ones that are so harsh. And I don't mind injecting one of these in a reading at all. It says you're being called upon to claim your personal power. Yes. Feel confident as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. That's the inner conflict. If you're not able to connect with somebody, it's because your inner conflict needs to be resolved. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope that this works. I hope that it helps. On the bottom of the angel deck, you get the Ace of Cups. So there might be a love connection coming your way. For sure, if there's a proposal, and sure, if you get out of that mode and figure out what it is about you that you keep getting in the same old repetitive relationships. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. And until next time, namaste.